Hi friends, my name is Krishna. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We discussed about cash book, different types of cash book, and we also discussed about simple cash book, and we also worked upon one illustration, right? In today's video, we are going to discuss about double column cash book, two columnar cash book. So how the specimen of double column cash book is going to be, and what are the rules to be followed while preparing this double column cash book, and we will also work upon one illustration, right? Without wasting much time, let us get into the presentation. One no request, I request all of you to watch this video till the end, and if you like, please like the video, right? Let us go to the presentation. Okay guys, let us get into double column cash book. The name itself says double column cash book. That means what? There will be two columns in this cash book. When I say two columns, Krishna, when I look at the cash book, there are so many columns. Date column is there, particulars column is there, LF number is there, amount is there in both the sides, right? Debit and credit. There are four columns in debit side and four columns in credit side, right? Then why are we talking about double column? Double column of amounts. For example, today if you see here in the specimen, the format whatever I provided here, date column is as usual, particulars column or we call it as receipts, LF number, and there are two additional columns here, right? These are the two additional columns we are referring to in double column cash book. So there will be two columns in debit side and credit side, both the sides. What are those columns? What are those columns we need to understand? See, double column cash book has two different categories. One, discount and cash column. Second one is bank and cash column. Double column cash book can be of two types. One is discount and cash. If I keep discount and cash in debit side and credit side, that will be called as double column cash book. And if I keep bank and cash in both debit and credit, two columns, then that will be called as double column cash, double column cash book, right? So we are going to discuss about discount and cash column book today. What about this? Bank and cash column anyway will be covered under three columnar cash book, right? That time I will explain this. Let us ignore bank and cash column book right now. We will first focus on discount and cash column. Let me explain what is this discount and cash column. As I said, if you see here, we have a discount column in debit side. We have cash column. Amount column is nothing but a cash column here. Here we have a discount column and we also have one amount column here. So in cash book, we have two columns in debit side and we have two columns in credit side. So that is the reason why we are calling this as a double column cash book. Now, you understood. What is this discount we are referring to here? There are two types of discounts we discussed previously. What are they? Do you remember? Trade discount and cash discount. There are two types of discounts, trade discounts and cash discounts. Trade discount is the discount will be given to the buyer at the time of negotiating or purchasing or preparing the invoice. Negotiating or purchasing or at the time of preparing the invoice. So that is a trade discount. This trade discount, since it is given to the buyer at the time of negotiating, at the time of purchasing, or at the time of preparing invoice itself, this discount need not be shown into the books of accounts. Because by the time you negotiate and prepare the invoice, there itself this discount is already removed. So you don't require to show this discount because your invoice or your PO or whatever it may be, it will be showing after trade discount. So you don't require to show trade discount into the books of accounts. Whereas cash discount you have to show. What is this cash discount? Very simple, guys. Cash discount is the discount will be given to the buyer at the time of making payment. For example, I purchased goods, right? I purchased goods from the supplier. Supplier said, yeah, I'm giving you 30 days credit. Supplier said, I'm giving 30 days credit to you. So today you take the goods, but you have to pay me the amount within 30 days, right? Then he also says, supplier says, boss, if you can pay this amount in 15 days, though I told you that you can take 30 days credit, if you could pay me this amount in within 15 days, I will give you 5% discount on your invoice value. Or if you could pay me immediate payment, I'll give you 10% discount. Or if you could pay me in 20 days time, I'll give you 3% discount. Why this discount is being given by the supplier? Supplier will give this amount to the business for it is basically supplier is encouraging business to make the payment as early as possible so that it will be a win-win situation for both of them. What do you mean by win-win situation here? Supplier will get the amount well in advance, at least 10 days before or 15 days before or 20 days before. Then he can use that amount for his working capital rotation. And this guy, the one who purchased goods, he will get some benefit, some revenue just because he is making early payment to the supplier. He will also get some discount. That will be a income for him. That is the reason we call it as win-win situation. So the one who is purchasing the goods also will get the benefit in terms of discount. The one who is selling the goods also will get benefit by means of using this amount, early amount, as a part of their working capital. Are you getting my point? So this is the reason why cash discounts are being encouraged by the suppliers, whoever being the supplier. Suppose if I am selling goods, so I'm sending goods to my customers. I will ask my customers to say, boss, if you could pay me this amount early, I will give you some discount. Similar way, suppliers also will tell me when I purchase goods from suppliers. Suppliers will say, boss, if you could make the payment early, I can give you some discount. That means what? At the time of purchasing goods, let us say at the time of purchasing goods, I purchased goods for 1 lakh. I purchased goods for 1 lakh. And they gave me 30 days credit. They gave me 30 days credit. That means what? This 1 lakh I am going to pay after 30 days or 30th day, right? But supplier said, if you could pay me in 15 days, I will give you 10% discount. 10% on 1 lakh is going to be how much? 10,000. So 1 lakh. 10% on 1 lakh is going to be 10,000. So if I could pay 90,000, that is enough because I'm going to get 10,000 rupees discount because I'm making this payment within 15 days. So this is the benefit for me, and for the supplier, this will be benefit for him because he is getting early amount for making use of this amount for his working capital. So that is the reason these discounts are being increased. Now the question is, boss, invoice value is 1 lakh, but I am ending up paying only 90,000. This 10,000 rupees is what? Somewhere I need to match it, right? So when I purchase goods, what entry I write? Purchase account debit 1 lakh, supplier account credit 1 lakh. Let me write properly. Purchase account debit 1 lakh, supplier account credit 1 lakh. This is the entry at the time of purchase I wrote. Now I am paying 90,000. So supplier account debit, because supplier is the receiver, right? Supplier account debit 90,000, right? I am making payment to the supplier. So supplier account 1 lakh, sorry, not 90,000. I am paying supplier 1 lakh. How much cash I paid? to cash account 90,000. I'm paying only 90,000 to the supplier. Supplier account is debited. Why? Previously supplier account is credited with 1 lakh. So I'm settling that amount. When I'm settling supplier account was previously created. Now I have to debit because I'm settling that amount. So supplier account is debited with 1 lakh to cash account 90,000 and the discount is income for me. So discount account credit 10,000. This is the entry I write. If I don't show this discount, please remember this is very important point, guys. Let us say this I have not shown. This discount I have not shown. Then what I did is, let me, I'll explain this in a different way. I purchased purchase account debit 1 lakh to supplier account 1 lakh, right? Now I paid 90,000. Let us say supplier account debit 90,000 to cash account 90,000. If I end up writing these two entries, you know what is the problem? I fully settled this amount. Why? Because he said 10,000 discount I am giving, but I have not shown discount here in the books. Simple, this entry only I wrote. 90,000 I paid, so I wrote an entry only for 90,000. If I write like this, what is the problem? Supplier account is debited with 90,000, but previously supplier account was created with 1 lakh. Then the difference is how much? 10,000 here the credit will be showing in our books. That means what? I am yet to pay 10,000 rupees to supplier account. That is what our books of accounts would be showing. How our books of account showing? Supplier account was created with 1 lakh and supplier account is debited with 90,000. What is left? 10,000. Where is that higher balance lying? On credit side. That means what? This supplier, I am yet to pay 10,000. Are you really, yet to pay this 10,000 to supplier? No need to pay. Why? Because he has given the discount. If you are not supposed to pay this amount, how come this amount is showing 10,000 balance now? That is the mistake. That is the reason why when they give the discount has to be written like to discount account 10,000 and this 90,000 should become 1 lakh. Now you see supplier account is debited with 1 lakh. Here supplier account is credited with 1 lakh. 1 lakh got cancelled and I don't have anything to be paid to the supplier now. In previous entry, that was not the case. My supplier account was showing still 10,000 rupees I am yet to pay. I hope you are able to catch. I am explaining in-depth analysis. You guys need to understand this very carefully because if you could understand what is the impact if I write only 90,000. If you write only 90,000, what is the impact? Your supplier account will be showing 10,000 rupees still as an outstanding. Are you supposed to pay this 10,000 to him? No, right? If you are not supposed to pay that 10,000, why are you showing that as a 10,000 yet to be paid? So discount is must. You have to record here. If you don't record discount, your books of accounts would be showing incorrect picture of your supplier account. That is the reason why this cash discount is very much necessary for you to book it in books of accounts. I hope you are very clear why cash discount has to be recorded into the books of accounts. Why trade discount need not be shown into the books of accounts? Because at the time of preparing invoice itself, let us say 10,000 discount was given, trade discount at the time of purchasing. My purchase entry, how much it will be? Purchase account debit 90,000 to supplier account 90,000. Now while making payment, supplier account debit 90,000 to cash account 90,000. That's all, matter over. My 90,000 cancelled. Why I need to show discount here, trade discount? Why I am not showing trade discount? Because at the time of purchase itself, the discount was deducted and given you the net balance. Hence, you don't require to show the trade discount. I'm giving a very clear explanation why trade discount is not shown into the books of account. You don't require to show this trade discount into the books because it doesn't have any impact. Whereas cash discount, if you don't show, it has an impact. What is that impact? Supplier account would be showing as 10,000 rupees yet to be received from our business. Is it the fact? No. Then you should not show. So you have to bring in the discount at any cost. Am I right? So I hope you understand this. Guys, I'm telling you, in case if you think that I explained this fast, and if you're still not clear about this concept, please feel free to comment on my video saying that Krishna, this particular area I'm not clear. Can you explain? Guys, take my word. I don't mind to call you and explain. I don't mind to get into weekend YouTube live and explain to you. Even I give my telephone number and I will talk to you and I will clarify this. But this kind of fundamental question, doubts, if you could clarify, take my word, especially for at 11th standard people, imagine once they come to the CA foundation level, it will be very easy for you to understand the depth and go ahead and answer any sort of difficult problems. That is the reason you should never go with a blind approach. Put your effort in learning the subject. Always start questioning why I need to do like this, why I need to do this. If I don't do like this, what will happen? I'll give you one simple example, guys. When I was working as a lecturer a few years back, one girl straight away asked me one question. Salaries paid to employees, 1,000 rupees. That was the question, right? I said salary is an expenditure. All expenses and losses are to be debited to salaries. So salaries account to debit, cash is going out. As per real account, cash debit what comes in, credit what goes out is applicable. Here cash is going out, hence cash account has to be created. So salaries account to debit to cash account is the entry I said. You know what she said? Krishna, why are you debiting salaries? Employees are receiving, no? Employees are personal account, right? When employees are receiving, they come under personal account, right? When they come under personal account, debit the receiver and credit the giver is applicable, right? Why are you not debiting employees account debit to cash account? Why you are debiting salaries? Beautiful question. You know why? See, that age at 11th standard, if you start asking these kind of questions, it will be very, very good. Yes, she is right. Employees are receiving. As per personal account, they are the receivers. Debit the receiver is applicable. Why are you not debiting employees? Why are you debiting salaries? Did you ever, got this point? Did you ever thought about it? Yes. The answer there is you should not debit employees. She's wrong. But the question is right. The way she asked the question is right. Why that, employee should not be debited? The minute I debit employee's account, what will happen? Employee will become a debtor. Employee will become a debtor. That means employee is supposed to pay back that amount to the business. Is he required to pay that amount? No. Why is he getting that amount? Because he provided services to the business and he is taking that amount, right? When he provided the services and taking that amount, how can I debit to employees? The minute I debit employees, he will become a debtor in my books. That means he is supposed to pay that amount to business. Is he supposed to pay that amount? No. Then how can you debit employees? That is the reason why you should not debit employees, you should debit salaries, because this salaries is an expenditure. What is the definition of expenditure? I said any amount paid for the services received is known as an expenditure. Since employees are providing services and taking this amount, that is an expenditure, you need to treat that as an expenditure. Hence it will come under nominal account. You need to debit all expenses and losses. Hence my salaries account is debited. But her question is correct, right? Why employee account has to be debited? Why employee account is not debited? Her question is right. But you should not debit. You should know why am I not debiting employees? If you can, if you could get these kind of doubts, take my word, your thought process will change. Your thought process will change. Oh my God, yes, I should not debit employees account. Once you know this concept, you tell me whenever you see salaries, will you be there enough to debit employees account? You will not. Because the minute you debit employees, you will get, oh, employees, the minute I debit, they will become debtors. I should not do this. Are you getting my point? I just got deviated, in this topic from cash book. The reason why I got deviated here is I want you to Start thinking in those lines. Start questioning yourself. Why the hell I'm debiting, discount, or why the hell I'm creating discount? What happens if I don't debit? What happens if I don't credit? Start questioning yourself. Raise these kind of questions to your lecturers. Then you will understand the real subject. Once you go to the job tomorrow, or once you go to the practice, once you become a chartered accountant, it will be cakewalk for you. So I request you to start looking into the subject in this fashion. That is the reason why I explained. Now, we already discussed about there are two types of discounts, trade discount and cash discount, right? Discounts are two types. Now I also told you trade discount we should not show into the books of accounts because it is at the time of preparing the invoice itself, this trade discount is already removed. Hence, this will not come under books of accounts. That I already explained how that is going to impact in books of accounts if at all I don't bring, or if at all I do bring. So I already explained that. Cash discount are again two types. Cash discounts are again two types. Discount allowed, discounts received. Discounts allowed. When do we allow the discount? Tell me. When we receive the amount. When we receive the amount, we give the discount. The discount is expenditure for us. Discount allowed is an expenditure. Please remember one point here. Discount will be allowed to the people when we receive the amount. Are you getting the point? Discount will be allowed to the people when we receive the amount, because customers will be paying that amount to us. That time we will say take this discount. That is the reason discount allowed will be coming under receipt side. That is one way of looking into it. Other way of looking into it is discount allowed is an expenditure. Expenses and losses are supposed to be debited. So that is the reason discount allowed is showing in debit side of the cash book. Two ways you can look into it. Why discount is shown under debit side here? This discount allowed. This discount is discount allowed. When do we allow the discount? When we receive the amount. When we receive the amount, we give the discount, right? So that is the reason it is coming under receipt side of the cash book. That is one way of looking at it. Other way of looking at it is discount allowed is an expenditure. Expenses and losses are supposed to be debited as per nominal account. Hence, I am bringing discount here in debit side. This is nothing but two columns are nothing but two different accounts have been merged and made it as one account. Discount account here, cash account. Two accounts are there. Two columns are nothing but two accounts are merged together in this. Getting my point? Now, when do I receive the discount? When I make the payment. When I make the payment, I receive the discount. So that is the reason this discount is coming under payment side. When I make the payment, I receive the discount. So discount received comes under credit side. One way of looking into it is, since when I make the payment, I get the discount. So this discount has to come in under payment side. That is one way of looking into it. Other way of looking into it is, discount received is an income for me. Discount received is an income for me. All incomes and gains have to be credited. So that is the reason discount credited here. That is also another account, right? Right. So beautiful, right? So this is how you need to understand why discount allowed is in debit side, why discount received is in credit side. Another important point. Debit side discount is called discount allowed. Credit side discount is called discount received. This is a blind way of looking at it. Don't do that. Why discount allowed? Discount allowed is an expenditure. When do I give the discount? When I receive the payment. So that is the reason it is coming into receipt side. If you talk like this, imagine your vision. Why discount account is created in the cash book? Because when I make the payment, then only I receive the discount. So this is a discount received. Or discount received is an income for me. So all incomes and gains have to be created. That is the reason I created here. Start thinking like this. You really enjoy the subject. Clear? Right. Now, this is what the cash book, double column cash book talks about. Here, specimen says date, receipts, LF number, discount allowed. This is cash amount. Date, payments, LF number, discount received, and amount. This is credit side, this is debit side. That's all. Very simple. Now we go to the problem and work upon. Right? Ganesh commenced business on 1st April 2020 with 2000 rupees as capital. He had the following transactions in the month of April 2020. He started his business with 2000 capital. What entry we write when he started the business? I don't have time to read the total problem. You read it, pause it and read the problem. But I'll explain the solution along with this so that the video length can be reduced. So 2000, he started business with 2000 capital. Cash account debit. Cash comes into the business to capital account. Right? Cash account is debited. So debit side to capital. 2000 has to be kept in amount column, not in discount column. This is not discount. So it has to be kept in amount column. Clear? Next. Purchased furniture and paid cash 250. When we purchase furniture and paid cash, what entry we write? Furniture is coming in. Furniture account debit to cash account. So buy furniture. See here 250. Clear? Sold goods for cash 950. When we sell the goods, what comes in? Cash. Cash account debit to sales account. See, to sales account 950. Sale cash account is debited, hence this is the cash column, this is the cash column, right? So cash column I debited 950. Clear? Next. Paid cash to Ram Mohan 560. Ram Mohan receiver. Ram Mohan debit to cash. So buy Ram Mohan and 10 rupees discount. Sorry, I missed it. Let me clarify this. Paid cash to Ram Mohan 560 and allowed paid cash to Ram Mohan 560. He allowed discount 10 rupees. We paid cash and he allowed us discount. That means we received the discount. So when we pay the cash here, how much we are supposed to pay? 560 plus 10. Discount also we are supposed to pay, right? But we did not pay. But when we are debiting Ram Mohan, we need to debit with the amount paid plus discount, right? So Ram Mohan account debit 570 to cash 560 to discount 10 rupees. This is how we post the entry. Why Ram Mohan is debited with 570? Because at the time of invoice, his account would have been credited with 570. Now he has given 10 rupees discount, but we paid only 560. So to cash 560 only. Cash is going out only to the extent of 560 and 10 rupees is discount, which is income. So by Ram Mohan, 560 will go to cash column, 10 rupees will go to discount column because discount is created here. So that is the reason discount credit side we showed 10 rupees. Discount is created here, hence discount is showing in credit side of the cash book. Are you clear? Right. Next, received cash from Krishna and company 600 and allowed discount 200. We received cash. How much cash we received? Cash account debit 600 we received. We allowed a discount of 20 rupees. Allowed is an expenditure. So discount allowed account debit 20 rupees and to Krishna and company. Because giver is Krishna, 680 rupees. Now cash account we need to debit to Krishna and company 600 rupees and 600 rupees, Krishna and Co 600 rupees and 20 rupees discount is debited, so 20 rupees discount is debited here. Are you clear? Right. Next, paid for petty expenses 15. Petty expenses expenditure. So petty expenses debit, so 15 to cash account 15. So by petty expenses 15 rupees. This is what we need to write. Clear? Right. Next, cash purchases 150. We purchased goods for cash. So purchases account debit to cash account 150 rupees. So by purchases 150 we need to write because cash is created. Clear? Next, paid labor 1000. Wages we paid. Labor is nothing but wages. So wages is an expenditure. So wages account debit to cash account 1000. This is the entry. So cash account is created. So by wages 1000 we have created. Clear? Right. Next, paid Ali and Sons 400, allowed him a discount 8. They allowed a discount 8 rupees. We paid, so 400 plus 8 discount. So how much we totally need to pay to Ali and Sons? Whatever we paid by cash 400 plus whatever discount we received also we need to add. 400 plus 8, 408. So what we need to do, Ali and Sons debit 408 to cash account 400 to discount account 8 rupees. This is how the entry is supposed to be posted. Ali and Sons credit 400, sorry here 400, Ali and Sons 400 credit and 8 rupees is the discount. Discount received is 8 rupees that has been created. Clear? Right. So we posted all the entries now. Make out the 2-column cash book, cash and discount for the month of April 2020. That is what they have given. So here, another important point what we need to do is, cash column we need to balance, but discount column we should not balance. Cash column we can balance. We have to balance. Discount column we should not balance. Why? Because discount received is an income, discount allowed is an expenditure. Discount received will go to P&L credit side. Discount received go to P&L credit side. Discount allowed will go to debit side of the P&L. That is the reason you don't require to balance discount account. You just go and prepare discount received account separately, discount allowed account separately, and show these amounts. One, received is an income, credit side of P&L, and discount allowed is an expenditure, show this in debit side. So that is the reason why we don't balance the discount account. What we do is just total the discount. When we total 10 plus 8, 18 rupees is the total. Here 20 rupees is the total. We just totaled discount account and the discount column and we closed it. We don't require to do any balancing. Whereas when it comes to cash column, that has to be balanced. As I said previously, cash account, when you look at, always debit balance will be on higher side, right? So debit balance, you total it. If you total it, it is coming to 3,550. All balance put together. Put the same total 3,550 and reduce all these amounts from 3,550. You get 675 rupees balance. 675 rupees balance. For that, what we need to do, by balance carried down, to balance brought down 675. So we balanced the cash account, and what we understood is we have end of the month we have 675 rupees cash in hand with us. We have 675 rupees cash in hand. As I said previously, if you look at in cash account, carried down will always come in credit side, brought down will always come under debit side. So that means it is an asset. Cash balance is an asset, so it will be a current asset. It will always show a debit balance. You see here, debit balance is nothing but balance brought down is nothing but your debit balance. 675 rupees, you have the cash on hand. This is the meaning, purpose of double column cash book with the discount and cash columns. Bank and cash columns also comes under double column cash book, but that I will cover under 3 columnar cash book, because anyway 3 column cash book will have bank, discount and cash. That is the reason I am not explaining that separately. If you want, please comment in my video, Krishna, I also need bank and cash column book. Then I'll try to bring some 1 or 2 examples and explain to you. But your comment is very valuable. You need to put your comment saying that you need that topic. Then I will definitely explain to you. Right? So that's all for today. I'm closing this video here, and we will get into the 3 columnar cash book in next video. Right? If you like the content, please like the video and share this video with our friends and colleagues and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.